Did you know there's something you can do right now that your heart has been quietly asking for? Something that doesn't require a prescription, a gym membership, or even stepping outside your front door. If you're over 55 and you've been feeling like your body isn't bouncing back the way it used to, if you've noticed your energy dipping or your doctor mentioning numbers that make you worry, then what I'm about to share could change everything for you. And the best part? You probably already have everything you need to get started. Here's what most people don't realize. Your heart doesn't need you to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay strong. In fact, pushing too hard can do more harm than good at this stage of life. What your heart really craves is gentle, consistent movement that works with your body, not against it. The kind of movement that makes you feel more alive, not more exhausted. The kind that helps you sleep better at night and wake up feeling like you actually rested. I've been working with older adults for years, and I've seen the same pattern over and over again. People think that because they're getting older, they have to accept feeling tired, having high blood pressure, or worrying about their heart. But that's simply not true. Your body is remarkably resilient, even now. It just needs the right kind of encouragement, the right kind of gentle nudge to remember what it's capable of. So, if you've got a few minutes and a little bit of space around you, stay with me. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple movements that thousands of people just like you are using to feel stronger, steadier, and more confident about their health. These aren't complicated exercises that require special equipment or years of training. They're natural movements that your body already knows how to do. You just need to remind it. Let's start with something you probably do dozens of times every day without even thinking about it. Walking. But I'm not talking about shuffling from the kitchen to the living room. I'm talking about purposeful walking. The kind where you lift your head up, swing your arms a little, and move with intention. When you walk like this, even just around your house or down your driveway, something magical happens inside your chest. Your heart starts working just a little bit harder, but in a good way, like a muscle that's been sleeping and finally gets to stretch. And here's what's beautiful about it. You don't need to walk fast or far, you just need to walk like you mean it. Studies have shown that people who walk just 20 to 30 minutes a day at a pace that feels brisk but comfortable can see their blood pressure drop significantly within weeks, not months, weeks. I remember talking to a woman named Rose, who was 76 and hadn't walked further than her mailbox in 2 years. She was scared, worried about falling, worried about her heart racing. But she started small, just to the end of her street and back. Within a month, she was walking to the corner store again. She told me she felt like herself again, like she had her life back. That's what happens when you give your heart what it's been asking for. Walking also does something for your mind that pills can't do. It clears away the worry, the stress that sits on your chest and makes everything feel heavier. When you're moving forward, literally putting one foot in front of the other, your brain gets the message that you're okay, that you're capable, that you're still in control, and that feeling, that confidence, it actually helps your blood pressure too. Now, let's talk about something you might not think of as exercise, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your heart. Getting up and sitting down. I know it sounds almost silly, but hear me out. Every time you stand up from a chair, without using your hands to push yourself up, you're working the biggest, strongest muscles in your body. Your thighs, your glutes, your core. And these muscles, they're like a second heart. When they're strong and active, they help pump blood back up to your chest, taking some of the pressure off your actual heart. Think about it this way. If your legs are weak, your heart has to work overtime to keep blood flowing properly. But if your legs are strong, they're helping out, sharing the load. It's like having a partner instead of trying to do all the work alone. I want you to try something right now if you're sitting. Without using your hands for support, stand up slowly. Feel those muscles in your legs working. Then sit back down with control, not just plopping down, but lowering yourself deliberately. That's it. That's the exercise. Do that 5 or 10 times throughout the day, and you're giving your heart one of the best gifts you can give it. There was a gentleman I met named Frank, 79 years old, who could barely get out of his recliner without help. His family was worried, talking about assisted living. But Frank started doing these chair exercises just a few times a day while watching his favorite shows. 6 weeks later, he was getting up to answer the door, going to the kitchen to make his own lunch, even working in his garden again. His daughter called it a miracle, but it wasn't a miracle. It was just Frank's body remembering what it could do when given the chance. Here's another movement that might surprise you with how powerful it is. Standing facing a wall about an arm's length away and gently pressing your hands against it, then pushing your body back. It's like doing a push-up while standing up, and it's perfect for people who want to strengthen their upper body without getting down on the floor or straining their wrists and shoulders. When you do these wall push-ups, you're not just working your arms and chest. You're improving circulation throughout your upper body, helping your heart pump more efficiently and opening up your chest so you can breathe more deeply. Better breathing means more oxygen for your heart, and that means less work for it to do its job. The beautiful thing about wall push-ups is you can do them anywhere there's a wall. While you're waiting for your coffee to brew, during commercial breaks, even while talking on the phone. Just 10 or 15 gentle presses against the wall, and you're giving your cardiovascular system a boost that will carry you through the rest of your day. I knew a woman named Eleanor who started doing wall push-ups in her kitchen while waiting for dinner to cook. She was 82 and had been feeling weak and unsteady for months. But after a few weeks of these simple movements, she noticed she could carry her laundry basket up the stairs without getting winded. She could hug her grandchildren without her arms feeling tired. Small changes, but they meant the world to her. Now, let's talk about your legs again, but in a different way. While you're sitting in your chair, try lifting one leg straight out in front of you, holding it there for a few seconds, then lowering it slowly. Then do the same with the other leg. This simple movement wakes up those big leg muscles and gets blood moving that might have been sitting still too long. When blood pools in your legs, it makes your heart work harder to keep everything circulating properly. But when you lift your legs like this, you're helping that blood flow back up to your heart, giving it a break. It's like giving your circulation system a gentle reminder of how it's supposed to work. And the stronger your leg muscles get, the better they become at helping your heart do its job. You can do leg lifts while watching television, while reading, even while eating breakfast. They don't require any special equipment or setup, just you, your chair, and a few minutes here and there throughout the day. I've seen people do these exercises while talking on the phone with their children, making it part of their daily routine without it feeling like work. There's something else I want you to try, and it might be the most important exercise of all, even though it doesn't look like much. It's simply taking slow, deep breaths while gently moving your arms. Raise your arms up above your head as you breathe in, then lower them as you breathe out. Do this slowly, deliberately, feeling your chest expand and your heart rate settle into a calm, steady rhythm. This isn't just relaxation, though it certainly is relaxing. This is actually exercise for your heart and lungs, teaching them to work together more efficiently. When you breathe deeply and move gently at the same time, you're reducing the stress and tension that can keep your blood pressure elevated. You're telling your whole system that it's safe to relax, safe to let go of the worry and fear that might have been weighing on your heart. I remember talking to a man named Robert who had been having trouble sleeping because he was so worried about his heart. Every little flutter, every small change made him anxious, which made his blood pressure spike, which made him more anxious. It was a cycle that seemed impossible to break. But when he started doing these breathing exercises with gentle arm movements every evening before bed, something shifted. His sleep improved, his anxiety decreased, and his blood pressure started to stabilize. His doctor was amazed at the improvement. The thing about all these exercises is that they work best when you do them regularly, but they don't require you to completely change your life. You don't need to set aside an hour every day or completely overhaul your routine. You just need to sprinkle these movements throughout your day like seasoning on food, a little bit here and there, making everything better. Maybe you do some wall push-ups while your morning coffee is brewing. Maybe you practice standing up and sitting down during the commercials of your favorite show. Maybe you lift your legs while reading the newspaper or do some deep breathing with arm movements before you go to bed. The key is making it natural, making it part of what you already do, so it doesn't feel like one more thing you have to remember or worry about. What's remarkable is how quickly your body responds to this kind of gentle, consistent care. Within days, you might notice you're sleeping a little better. Within weeks, you might find that climbing the stairs doesn't leave you breathless. Within a month or two, your doctor might be surprised by how much your numbers have improved. This isn't about dramatic transformation or pushing your body to its limits. This is about honoring what your body can do and gently encouraging it to remember its strength. Your heart has been beating faithfully for decades, carrying you through everything life has thrown at you. It deserves your care, your attention, your gratitude. And the beautiful thing is, caring for your heart doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. It can be as simple as walking with purpose, standing with strength, moving with intention, and breathing with awareness. I want you to think about which of these movements feels most doable for you right now. Maybe it's the walking, maybe it's the chair exercises, maybe it's the wall push-ups. Pick one, just one, and try it today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Your heart has waited long enough for this kind of care. It's ready, even if you don't feel ready. Your body knows what to do, you just have to give it the chance. And remember, you're not doing this alone. Thousands of people just like you are taking these same small steps, making these same gentle movements, showing their hearts the same kind of love and attention. We're all in this together, all learning that getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means getting wiser about how to take care of ourselves. So, what do you say? Which exercise are you going to try first? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me which movement spoke to you, or if you're already doing some of these things, share how they've helped you. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to get started on their own journey to better heart health. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about who might benefit from these simple but powerful exercises. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos where we'll continue exploring gentle, effective ways to stay strong and healthy as we age. Thank you for taking this time to invest in your health. Your heart will thank you for it.